what's up, it's Rellz here. Welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I did these knotless braids on myself. And these are knotless braids for beginners. It's for those of us who can braid a little bit, but we don't really, we need a little help. So these are the products that I use. It's really just jam and then this hair in the color 30. So first things first, you want to part your whole head into sections and then braid each section down about 1 inch. And it's important that you braid it kind of tight. And then you want to crochet the first piece of hair through your braid, and then I use 3 pieces of hair for each section. They're all about the equal sizes, but the first piece is kind of smaller than the other two. So then you want to take it, make sure that it's even, and then once you crochet it through, you're really just braiding it regularly, like a regular 3-strand braid. Then after that, after you braid down a little bit more, you just want to add in your second piece of hair. And when it comes to adding in the hair, you really just have to figure it out. I just was like, I'm just gonna stick this piece in here and see if it, looks right, and that's what I did. But you want to add it from underneath, if that helps. That's what I did, and then you just braid down a little bit more. Then I add in my third piece of hair, and once you add in the third piece of hair, it's easy from there. You just literally just doing a 3-strand braid, and I'm just adding jam to my natural hair to make sure that it's smooth and that it looks okay. And I didn't really tuck my natural hair because I didn't that wasn't one of my priorities. So if you want to tuck your hair, you can tuck your hair, but I ain't tuck my hair, so it's just looking like that, and it turned out fine. Then you just braid down, and that's your braid. So now that I showed y'all the technique that I use, I'm now gonna give y'all some tips that helped me out when doing this process. So the first tip is, if you have thicker hair or hair as thick as mine, or even if your hair is just thick in general, um, a tip that I would use is to separate your natural hair in between the strands, if that makes sense. So like you see, I'm braiding right now, but if that piece was too thick, I would separate my natural hair into the 3 strands, if that makes sense, so that your natural hair strand is just not thicker than all of the whew, I can't speak today. So that's not thicker than the weave, if that makes sense, so that your braid looks proportionate and it looks smooth and it doesn't look, odd. Another tip that I have is to play with the amount of tension that you put on each strand of hair. So when braiding, I put more tension on my natural hair, like the strand that had my natural hair in it, because it just made it more smoother. Because I don't know, it just, if you pull your natural hair tighter, it makes the other strands not, it just make it look more cohesive. I don't know how to explain it. Say, look, I ain't pull that tight right there, so now my natural hair is sticking out. So if you pull your natural hair tighter on, like when you tucking it, then it will make your I don't know. Yes, I'm not a good explainer. I'm sorry, but I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. So the next couple clips are just me doing a couple braids in real time for those who are visual learners and learn from just watching others do things rather than hearing it. So here's my favorite part, the beads. I just arranged them from light to medium to dark. I got these beads from Amazon for like $12. I wanted my hair to be about shoulder length, so I cut all my braids to that length, which was kind of pushing it because my hair is kind of a little bit longer than that. So I probably cut my hair on a couple of these braids, but it's cool. So basically you just, I had a beater, so you just beat the braids up and then tie the rubber band around it and then cut the end and then pull the other beads down to cover the rubber band. And I did not dip this hair because the hair that I got was so soft and it wasn't like stiff. And also I was also cutting my hair really short, like very close to my natural hair, so I didn't want to dip that in hot water. So yeah, this is a finished product. I really loved how it turned out. I kept this in for like a month in a week, and I just kept redoing the front of my hair anytime it got old. And yeah, I just loved it so much. I would really do these again. It was really easy. That's the back of my head. It's old. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope that this tutorial was helpful. If so, let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.